Hello, Bible readers, and welcome. Today we continue in the book of Lamentations. It's a book of grief, a cry of pain from a people who have lost just about everything. But what makes it truly remarkable is its final 3 chapters. They take us on a journey from personal despair to a flicker of hope, and finally to an unresolved plea. The book of Lamentations is a collection of 5 poems written after the Babylonians had destroyed Jerusalem in 586 BC. The first 2 chapters are a communal cry of anguish, personifying the city of Jerusalem as a desolate widow. But in chapters 3, 4, and 5, the perspective shifts, and we see something truly transformative happen. Here in chapter 3, we find a shift take place. The voice changes from we to I. Now this is a lament of a single person. Traditionally, it's believed to be the prophet Jeremiah, and he's experienced the depths of suffering. In the first half of the chapter, it's incredibly bleak. The speaker feels completely cut off from God, trapped and abandoned. He has driven me away and made me walk in darkness rather than in the light. He has walled me so that I cannot escape. Now, this is the voice of someone in the pit of despair. It's honest, it's raw, and it doesn't hold back. The pain is just not physical, it's a deep spiritual and emotional wound. But then something incredible happens. Right in the middle of this deep pain, the tone completely pivots. The speaker shifts from dwelling on his affliction to remembering God's character. This is one of the most quoted parts of the entire book, Lamentations 3, chapter 22 and 23. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning, and great is your faithfulness. It isn't a simple, easy fix. It's not, I feel bad, so I'll just be happy now. It's a conscious decision to remember God's nature in face of all the suffering. The pain hasn't gone away, but the speaker found an anchor. This is the heart of Lamentations. Finding a reason for hope, even when the circumstances are at their worst. And then after that moment of hope, chapter 4 then takes us back to the stark reality of what the people have lost. This chapter is a grim and graphic account of the fall of Jerusalem. It contrasts the glorious past with the horrific present. It talks about the city's nobles, once brilliant as fine gold, now tarnished and thrown down into the streets. It describes the unimaginable horrors of starvation during the siege, even mothers eating their own children. This is the writer confronting the full weight of the trauma. It's a reminder to us that true grief isn't a linear process. You can have a moment of faith and hope, but you're hit with the full gut-wrenching reality of your pain. If you've ever experienced the sudden and unexpected loss of a close relative or a personal friend, you can probably relate to this kind of pain. The chapter asks, how could this have happened? And he finds the answer in the sin of the people, particularly the leaders and the priests who had corrupted the city. It's an honest reckoning with the fact that their suffering was the direct consequence of their own actions. And the saddest reality was that God had sent multiple warnings this was coming, and now it has come to pass. Finally, we come to chapter 5, and this is the final lament from the survivors. The voice shifts back to we, representing a community who are now living as slaves in their own land. They lay out a list of their sufferings. Their land is occupied, their homes are gone, their women are violated, and their elders are disrespected. The chapter is a raw, heart-wrenching plea to God. It ends not with a triumphant declaration of hope, but with a series of questions that just hang in the air. Why have you forgotten us completely? Why have you forsaken us these many days? Restore us to yourself, O Lord, that we may be restored. Renew our days as of old, unless you have utterly rejected us and are angry with us beyond measure. The book ends with a question. There's no neat resolution, no happy ever after. It's an honest, unvarnishing expression of the faith in the midst of a profound pain. The people hold on to the hope of God's faithfulness for chapter 3, but they also refuse to pretend that their reality isn't incredibly difficult. The book of Lamentations, especially these final chapters, it teaches us that it's okay to grieve. It's a way to be honest with God about our pain and our questions. It shows us that even in the darkest moments, faith isn't about ignoring our suffering, but it's about bringing it directly to God, trusting that His compassion is new every morning, even when we can't see the full picture. I apologize if this ends on a cliffhanger, but don't you think that's the point after all? There are many times in my life where my questions to God have appeared to go unanswered, but the truth is, they're always answered. It's just a matter of when. Thanks for joining me on this journey today through Lamentations. Please leave a comment below. What part of this book spoke out to you? Maybe just spend a moment reflecting on some difficult situations in your life today and pray for the answer to your questions. I'll see you again next time, right here on Set Sail with Grace Harbor.